Why do you want to come to Foxy on the farm and draw cartoons? I'll tell you why. Because you are clever people. That's my battery going down. Ignore that bit. All you need to do, quickly, before my power goes off, is to tick the button down below with the thumbs up. And then we can go and draw cartoons. Easy.
Right, we're going to start off, as usual, with a basic shape. Yes, a circle. What possibly could we be drawing with a circle? See how it's positioned? Up at the top of the paper. Not too far at the top, but at the top. Then I'm going to draw another basic shape at the bottom of the paper. Now, this is slightly bigger than the circle at the top. That's because my friend Furball has a big head but an even bigger bottom.
Oi, is that going to be me?
Yes, Furball. Apparently, everyone wants to know what you look like. I don't know why, but...
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
I'm about to put on your little nose, which is nothing more than a triangle. Almost in the centre of your head, pointing down. I put a little line underneath your nose and then draw the curves outwards where your mouth meets the cheeks. All I need to do then is to put your big, daft, goofy teeth in.
Oi, they're not that daft.
Well, they are just two rectangles. Now your eyes are just two huge circles, but squashed. And of course, because he is a screwball furball, his pupils are wonky. They face in towards each other. That makes him look really daft.
I don't want to look daft.
Well, unfortunately, Furball, you do.
I don't know if I'm going to like this.
Quiet, Furball. This is a perfect portrait. Now, it's very important that we listen carefully to what needs to go in what order. Now, I'm going to draw a line where the circle meets the eyes, and I'm going to curve it outwards so you can see the pointed side of Furball's cheek. Like so. I shall do the same on the other side. And now you can see the shape of his face coming.
Oh yeah, it does look a bit like me.
Exactly, Furball. Have faith in me. Now, what should we do with these ears? Little squirrel ears. They're just circles, but even flatter, poking up from where the eyes meet the head. That's perfect positioning.
It already looks like me.
I know it does. So what are you going to be doing?
Something with me nuts.
Okay. Let's try putting in your arms and legs. Now we need to come down from where the body meets the head. I'm going to put a little line like this to represent the arm. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now for the legs. Can you see where the body meets the circle for his bottom? That's right. I'm going to put a lovely curve where his legs are going to come up a little bit and then back down to the ground. And now I know exactly where to bring his body down towards the bottom of the paper. Can you see? That's just like his little belly. And of course, at the bottom of the paper, I'm going to have his little feet, which are nothing more than 3 little circles on each side. Perfect.
Yeah, they do look like my feet. But what are you doing there?
This, my dear Furball, is your nut, a acorn. I'm drawing a circle in the middle, and I'm going to put a little cap on it. And of course, you're going to be holding it with your tiny little fingers, which are nothing more than circles pressed against the nut, just like so. Now, I think it is time that we balance you out with your tail. Now your tail is another big circle, even bigger than your head.
Oh, I see.
Just to one side. And then we're going to join that circle to the body by these lovely curved lines. These lines are just to join the tail to the body, see? So if you can get the curves to look like this, they really fit in the cartoon well. Do you follow?
Yeah, that's right. That's just how it looks.
So, I am now going to divide this big circle so it shows your beautiful tail plumage.
Oh yeah, don't forget my plumage. I love my plumage.
So you have a little point here, and then it curves back in to the circle. And voila! You have a little tail.
Yeah, that looks just like my tail, but it's got lines all over it, Foxy.
Well, when you have an eraser, you are able to take out all of these excess lines, and this is a good time to do so. Any lines that you're not using anymore, you can rub these out, just following me, here, there and everywhere, until we have no excess lines, but just the lines we want. And then we can fill in any of the pieces that I accidentally rubbed out. So there we have a little squirrel sat just about to eat his nut.
That's brilliant, Foxy. That looks just like me.
I know. Well, I hope that everyone else at home has also got a lovely little squirrel on their paper. And of course, one of the last things that you need to do is to put your signature on there to make sure that everybody knows who did the drawing.
Oh, I see. But what are you doing there?
I am now going to draw some extra acorns, just lying around on the floor. Because as we know, you're very untidy and just leave your nuts lying around. And finally, to make sure that these are all sitting on the ground, we're going to put some shadows in. So I'm going to put some shadows under the body, and I'm going to put some shadows under the acorns. I'm going to put a little bit of shadow here, underneath the arms, and a little bit underneath the chin. Tidy up, and there you go. Furball the squirrel.
That's brilliant, Foxy, and so quick. I can't wait to see what it's going to be like when it's coloured in, like.
Well, Furball, let's click my fingers and find out. And there you are, another great masterpiece in cartooning.
Wow, that's fantastic, Foxy.
And if you want to see any more of these, then please click below, subscribe, and follow me on the next one. So until then, goodbye.
Oh yeah, and happy drawing from me too.